and Lynette Zupitz Gymnasium in Cherry, Minnesota for the Cherry Tigers versus the International Falls Broncos varsity boys basketball game. My name is Robert Pearson. I'll be doing the commentating, play-by-play tonight, the live stream. We'd like to thank you for watching. If this is your first time, please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd love to have you guys subscribe to the channel as well. Tonight pits the Cherry Tigers, number 3 ranked in Class A, Minnesota State High School basketball at 14-3 versus the International Falls Broncos at 1-16 of Class 2A. We are 10 minutes from tip-off. Again, if you're watching and you like what you see, we encourage you to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we'd love for you to go to the Cherry Boys Basketball YouTube page and hit that subscribe button. If there's any questions, comments, or concerns that you guys have about the broadcast and or the audio, the live chat option is available and we can get those in live. Try to make adjustments if we can. We just ask that we keep things respectful and we'll keep the live chat option available. Leading the way for the Tigers this year in scoring is going to be Isaac Asama. The junior is averaging 21.2 points a game. Having a wonderful season. Number 2 ranked junior in the class of 2024 for the state of Minnesota. Second on the team in scoring is going to be guard Noah Sundquist at 17.9 points a game. Young man just scored his 1,000th point on Thursday night versus Greenway. Sophomore guard at 6'2" has a lot of promise. He's very bouncy, very athletic, has the ability to finish very, very well. Waiting for the three-point shot to come along a little better than it has, and he can be a menace on defense with his length and activity. Number 3 on the team in points per game is going to be Carson Brown, the transfer from Hibbing, Minnesota. Carson Brown's all-around game is one that everybody would love to watch. Rebounding, scoring, assisting, runs the floor, plays great on-ball defense himself. Carson Brown has been a great addition to these Cherry Tigers. And for those of you just tuning in, if you missed the junior varsity game, Cherry boys put it on the I-Falls Broncos JV team pretty well, beating them substantially. Led in the first half by Landon Rutzelainen, going 6 of 9 for 3. Speaking to Coach Holmes before the game, he said that he was looking for his young Tigers to put together a full game. He says that they've either had a great first half followed by a substandard second half, or vice versa. Well, I'd like to think that tonight, given the score, that he's pretty proud of how his boys played and responded to the request to put a full game effort in tonight. If you're new to the channel and are enjoying our YouTube live stream, we encourage you to hit that like button. And also in the live chat, let us know where you're watching from. If you aren't a subscriber to the channel yet, we also encourage you to head over to the YouTube Boys channel page and please hit that subscribe button as well. We certainly appreciate your viewership.
featuring the International Falls Broncos and your Cherry Tigers. 35 for the visiting Broncos are and number 10, junior Hendrix Torgerson. Number 14, senior Blair Warner. Number 20, freshman Landon Lucas. Number 24, freshman Carter Line. And number 34, senior Michael Daniel Ross. Broncos are coached by John Reller, assisted by Kayla Lund. The starting five for your Cherry Tigers are at number 1, junior Andrew Staples. Number 3, junior Isaac Gassama. Number 5, freshman Noah Azama. And number 23, sophomore Carson Brown. Tigers are coached by Jordan Christensen, assisted by Jalen Holmes, Don Lamont, and Logan Cushman.
All right, if you're just joining us, we welcome you to John and Lynette Zupit's Gymnasium in Cherry, Minnesota for a matchup of the Cherry Tigers versus the International Falls Broncos. For the Broncos, starting five, in case you missed it, is number 10, Hendrix Sorensen, number 14, Blair Werner, number 20, Landon Burness, number 24, Carter Line, and number 34, Michael Emmanuel Roche. For your Tigers starting five, it's going to be Noah Sundquist, Noah Asama, Andrew Staples, Isaac Asama, and Carson Brown. Cherry controls the tip. Carson's bringing the ball up the floor. Tigers swinging the ball around the perimeter. Isaac Asama tried for the lob to Noah Sundquist, just off the mark. Misplaced pass by number 10 from the Broncos, leads to a turnover, steal, and a score by Noah. Tigers come out in a man-to-man press defense. Number 20 with the three from the Broncos, off the mark, Andrew Staples with the rebound. Staples pushes up to number 2, Noah Sundquist. Noah with the lay-in. Nice find by Andrew Staples. Noah Sundquist running the floor for the easy 2. Broncos look to inbound. Another steal by Andrew Staples. Andrew kicks it out to Carson Brown. Now the Tigers swinging the ball around the floor. Andrew Staples for 3. Off the mark, back rim, no good. Carson Brown with the tip, keeping the ball alive. Long rebound goes to Noah Sundquist. The Tigers swing the ball around. Carson out to Andrew Staples. Andrew couldn't quite get his handle on the ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by a Tiger. It'll be Broncos ball into the Cherry basket. We'll see how well the Broncos can handle this tough Cherry man-to-man press defense. Number 20 with the drive. It's going to be a foul on the floor on number 5, Noah Asama, his first, team first. Steal by the Tigers, Isaac Asama. Isaac kicks it up to Noah Sundquist. Noah throws it down with authority. The sophomore showing some bounce. That's 6 in a row for those of you scoring at home for Noah Sundquist. I-Falls right now is having a tough time with the Tiger defense. Tigers seem like they're just flying everywhere. Hands all over the place, bodies flying everywhere with 15:45 left in the first half. It's Tigers 8, Broncos 2. After a Bronco turnover, Noah Sundquist brings the ball up the floor. Isaac Asama now from her corner three. No good, off the mark. Long rebound goes to the Broncos. Bronco on the scoop, tries to go coast to coast for number 10. No good. Noah Asama with the rebound. Now Noah with a long outlet pass to Carson Brown, and you can count that one too. Noah Asama on a nice find on the long outlet pass. Long three from the Broncos is going to be off the mark. Rebound goes to 20. Now Nicholas Anderson in the game for the first time. Good active defense and hands by Carson Brown leads to a turnover. Carson Brown kicks the ball up to Isaac. Isaac back out to Noah. Noah to Isaac for a corner three. And that'll bring its way in. Isaac Asama for 3 points. Broncos get the ball up the floor, try to interior pass to number 34, Emmanuel Roche, who on the shot attempt gets blocked by Isaac Asama. Last touch by Isaac, it'll be Bronco ball under their own bucket. Number 10 with the turnaround over Andrew Staples, off the mark. Andrew with the rebound. Now Noah Asama pushing it up to a running Carson Brown for another good two. Carson Brown with a nice outlet pass. Correction, Noah Asama with the outlet pass to Carson Brown. Broncos are trying to win offense against this pesky Tiger defense after a tip ball and a layup that was off the mark. Leads to a scramble for the rebound. Isaac Asama, number 20, Landon Boudris, get caught up. Foul is actually going to be called on number 10, Hendricks Torrington. It'll be his team's first. Andrew Staples now for three, and that's good. Andrew Staples with the deep three. And talking to Coach Christensen before the game, one of the things he wanted to really see from Andrew Staples was him to be a little more aggressive on offense. I'm sure he's got to stand there and love to see Andrew Staples get some of that shooting touch that the junior is known for. At 6'2", 190 pounds, he is definitely the bruiser on the team, and if he can stretch the floor with that shot, that would just be a wonderful addition to this Tigers offense, which has so many threats as it is. Isaac Asama finds a cutting Andrew Staples for a nice two. Wonderful cut by Andrew Staples leads to an easy two. Tigers 20, Broncos 2 with 13 minutes left to go in the half. Broncos are just working so hard to try to get the ball up the floor right now. Poked away on a turnover, Isaac to Noah Sundquist. Now Noah's coming up on a jump stop for the two. Nice lay-in for Noah Sundquist. A 22-2 run is going to lead to a Broncos timeout. At the break, it's 12:55 left to go in the first half. Tigers 22, Broncos 2. All right, we'd like to welcome you back. After that Broncos timeout, 12:55 remaining, Tigers 22, Broncos 2. Tigers are led by Noah Sundquist with 8. Isaac Asama has 3. Andrew Staples with 5. Carson Brown with 4. Noah Asama with 2. Broncos right now are just having a really, really tough time with this man press, trying to get the ball in and up the floor consistently without getting someone's hands on it. Broncos tried to get the ball into the post, number 42, Lucas Hollis. Isaac Asima poked it away, last touch by Isaac. It'll be Broncos ball into their own bucket. Nicholas Anderson with an ill-advised pass, picked off by Noah Sundquist. Now Noah Sundquist with the jelly leg finish. Noah Sundquist for an acrobatic 2. Two-point at the free throw line by the Broncos is off the mark. Carson Brown with the steal and the alley-oop to Noah Sundquist. That'll give Noah 12 on the night. Broncos looking to try to get anything to happen right now. And number 20, Landon Boudris with the running hook shot gets 2 to fall. Now a nice outlet pass back up to 23, Carson Brown running the floor hard, and he'll get fouled on the attempt by Lucas Hollis. That'll be Lucas's first foul, team's second at 11:43 in the first half. Tigers 26, Broncos 4. Carson Brown at the line shooting 2. First one goes in and out, no good. Coach Christensen's going to bring in Caleb Reinerson for Andrew Staples. Caleb Reinerson, the only senior on the team, is the sixth man, first guy off the bench. Second attempt by Carson Brown. Just a little short and off the mark, front of the rim. Noah Asima with the rebound, kicks it into Isaac. Oh, Caleb Brown. Caleb Reinerson with a fantastic seal, leads to a dunk attempt by Noah Sundquist, was off the mark. Caleb grabs the rebound, swings it out to Isaac Asima, and then a nice seal. Isaac gets up there for 2 points, and that's good. And on the loose ball scramble, there's going to be a foul on the floor. The foul's going to be on Noah Sundquist. That'll be his first, team's first. Landon Rutzelainen checking in now for Carson Brown. Landon went 6 for 9 in the first half of the JV game from 3 points, in case you missed it. We'll see if that young man has any left in him. Nice full court passing by the Broncos, leads to an open layup by number 14. Now Isaac probing. Swings it out to Landon. Now Landon and Noah. Noah Asima again. Landon with the drive. Oh, Isaac's really looking to set up some teammates. Noah Asima with the nice drive and take, but that's going to be just short of the mark. Nice active hands by Landon Rutzelainen, and Caleb Reinerson's going to lead to a little bit of a wild pass from Bronco. Last touch by them. It'll be Cherry ball underneath Bronco's bucket. Bad pass from Noah Sundquist leads to a steal and a turnover by the Cherry. Oh, Noah with the outlet pass to Isaac Asima. Noah Sundquist with the long pass to Landon Rutzelainen, and Landon gets one to drop. Young man hits his first 3 of the night in varsity and stays hot from the JV game. Broncos really trying to get that ball inside to their post. Broncos swinging the ball around the perimeter, just looking for a hole in the Cherry defense. Number 20 thinks he sees one, goes past Noah Asima on the 2 attempt, no good. Noah with the rebound and a long outlet pass to Noah Sundquist. Noah Sundquist tries to slam it down and misses. Oh, That's the second time Noah Sundquist has had one halfway down and it's popped back up.
Going back in the Tigers, number 1 Staples, 23.
Checking in for the Tigers will be Andrew Staples, and Carson Brown. Bad inlet pass by the Broncos leads to a Bronco turnover. Nice pass by Carson Brown. Fantastic no-look pass by Carson Brown to a cutting Andrew Staples leads to an easy 2. That's that all-around game from that young man that we were talking about in the pregame. Broncos again with the interior passing. Really trying to get an inside-outside game going to see if they can soften up the Cherry defense. Oh, Carson Brown thought he smelled the steal, almost had one. Nice defense by number 21, Landon Rutzelainen. Gets the steal. Now Carson with another behind-the-back pass to Noah Osama. Noah corrals the pass and goes up for 2 after the shot fake. Fantastic ball movement and passing by the Cherry Tigers leads to a Cherry Tiger 29-point lead. Oh, Caleb Brown with the steal. Correction, Caleb Reinerson. Oh, Caleb gets the steal, passes to Carson Brown. Carson unfortunately had a little bit of a big toe that was just out of bounds. That'll be Cherry turnover. Broncos ball in front of their own sideline. Caleb Reinerson with the active hands, just couldn't quite corral it in. Gonna lose it just a little bit out of bounds, and it's gonna be last touch by Caleb. Broncos ball into their own bucket. Caleb, number 10, gets it in for the Broncos for 2. Andrew Staples with the long pass to Landon Rutzelainen, and now Noah Osama looking to initiate an offense. Last touch by a Bronco out of bounds. It'll be Cherry ball in front of the fans. Carson swings it out to Noah. Noah Osama to Landon Rutzelainen. Landon hits another 3. 2 for 2 in the varsity game and 6 for 9 in the JV game in the first half. Somebody get that young man a bucket of ice because he's been on fire all night. Nice defense by Carson Brown. Leads to the pass to Andrew Staples. Andrew Staples goes up for the 2 and it's in. Broncos are just trying to get any sort of offense going on number 10, passes it to number 34, Michael Roche, and that's going to go in the 5-hole between the legs. Last touch by the Bronco. Side out, it'll be Cherry ball. Noah out to Landon. Landon goes in and out from 3 in the corner. Rebound goes to Noah Osama. Noah with the strong backup shot. Just these hands are everywhere. Leads to another turnover by the Broncos. Now Andrew Staples with a nice pump fake gets the Bronco in the air as the Bronco flies by. Andrew lays it in for 2. Tigers 44, Broncos 8. Carson Brown with another great defensive play. Now Carson with the nice jump stop in the scoop and score. Carson Brown from 23 getting the reward for all the defensive hard work tonight. He's got 6th on the night. Another turnover by Carson Brown leads. Carson Brown is just causing steal after steal and creating havoc on his man-to-man defense. Carson kicks it to Landon Rutzelainen, who finds an Andrew Staples under the bucket for another point. 48 Tigers, Broncos 8. 5:15 left to go in the first half. Broncos have no answer for whoever the Tigers have on the floor when it comes to their defense. Just the trapping flying around, hands everywhere. Andrew Staples will deflect that pass from the Broncos on their side of the floor. Last touch by him. Substitution by Coach Christensen. Noah Osama and Caleb Reinerson will take a seat. Isaac Osama and Noah Sundquist back in for the Tigers. Tigers on the inbound, number 10 for the layup, no good. Rebound goes to Isaac Osama. Isaac to Landon Rootsline, and Landon comes up for the 2 on the cut in. It's good. Tigers are hitting on all cylinders right now. Bronco turnover. It's hard to blame the Broncos at the moment right now. Cherry's length and speed just has them 3 steps ahead of the Broncos. Carson Brown looks to initiate the offense for the Tigers. Inside out to Landon Rootsline, and Landon for 3, and you can count that one. Landon Rootsline and 3 for 4. Another turnover. Carson Brown with yet another steal. Gives it up to Isaac Osama with a rare miss, and Andrew Staples with the putback. Carson Brown, I'm pretty sure it was going for, he ended up getting what had to be his 8th steal at least of this half with the scoop and score from Carson Brown. That gives him 8 on the night. Active hands from the Tigers. Broncos are just trying to make anything happen right now positive. You hate to say it right now for the International Falls Broncos, but anytime they can get the ball over half court, it feels like a small victory. Number 20 with the 3. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound goes to Carson Brown. Coach Christensen is going to time out, talk to his guys, and maybe get some fresh bodies in there. At the break, Tigers 57, Broncos 8. 3:42 left to go in the first half. Okay, coming out of the timeout, we got Tigers 57, Broncos 8. 3:42 left in the first half here at the John Lynette Zupitz Gymnasium in Cherry, Minnesota. Andrew Staples with the drive, and the nice dish to Carson Brown on the shot attempt is going to get fouled. Great job by Andrew Staples there in the drive to draw the defense in. As soon as they got in, he dished it off to Carson Brown, who on the attempt did get fouled by number 34. That'll be Michael Emmanuel Roche. His first, team's third, puts Carson at the line shooting 2. Carson's first attempt is good. Second attempt by Carson Brown, also good. That'll give Carson 10 on the night. Broncos swinging the ball around the perimeter, trying to get anything going on offense right now. Kicked ball, Noah Sundquist. That'll be Broncos ball in front of the Cherry bench. Carson Brown with yet another steal on a deflected pass. Oh, Carson up. You'd like to think it was an alley-oop to Noah Sundquist. Nice pass to Noah Sundquist with the layup. Tigers 61, Broncos 8, 2:54 remaining in the first half. Carson has been a man possessed on defense tonight. Just picking off every single thing that comes his way. Active hands, fast hands, good responses. That'll be a kicked ball on Noah Sundquist, Bronco ball. Broncos try to go inside out again. Out to number 20, Landon Brutus for the 3 attempt, and that's going to be off the mark, no good. Andrew Staples with the chase down will slap the ball out of bounds. Last touch by number 10, Hendricks Thorensen. Nice hustle play by Andrew Staples, lead to a cherry ball. One of the hardest things in a game of this magnitude is to try to keep your players involved. Coach Christensen hasn't slowed down 1 second in trying to keep his kids out there active and engaged. Isaac Oswa on the drive and score. Broncos ball in the corner. Andrew Staples with the nice pass defense. Right there, number 3 coming up for it to Noah Sundquist. Noah tried to lay it in off. No good. Isaac Osama thought about doing an alley-oop there. Noah Sundquist just a little off the timing on his jump. Now the Broncos, last touch by number 10, Hendricks Thornton. It'll be cherry ball. Isaac Osama now with the drive and the bucket. Tigers 65, Broncos 8, a minute 24 remaining in the half. Isaac Osama with the steal. Now Isaac kicks the ball out to Carson Brown. Carson with the, try to get the layup to Sonny. No good. Now Andrew Staples for 3. Andrew again with the second 3 of the game. Andrew Staples with 18 in the first half. Another deflection by Noah Sundquist leads to a steal by Carson Brown. To a steal by Carson Brown as the ball was rimming out. Andrew Staples tried to poke it in, and that's going to be no good. They're going to wave that one off, saying the ball was still inside of the cylinder when Staples touched it. Oh, with 40 seconds left to go, it's Tigers 68, Broncos 8. Broncos trying an inside-out game, swinging the ball around. Again, Broncos really working hard to make something positive happen on the offensive side of things. Swing the ball out to number 10. Number 10 from 3, and it's good. Hendricks Torgensen with the 3 ball, that's good. Now Landon Rutzelainen for 2. In and out, no good. And Isaac Osma with the rebound, and he puts it back. Nice patience by Osma leads to an easy 2. Andrew Staples swings the ball out to Carson Brown. Carson tries it for 2, and that's no good at the break. So at the half, we've got Tigers 70, Broncos 11. Leading the group right now is Andrew Staples at 18 points. Noah Sundquist 14. Isaac Osama has 11. Landon Rutzelainen has 11. And Carson Brown with 10 points, but he must have close to double-digit steals and assists. For your Broncos, you're led by number 10, Hendricks Torgensen, number 20, Landon Boudris, and number 34, Michael Emmanuel Roche. They have 11 at the break. We'll be back shortly. All right, welcome back to John and Lynette Zupit's Gym here in Cherry, Minnesota. We're at the break. We've got Tigers 70, I-Falls Broncos 11. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the half. Leading the way for your Cherry Tigers tonight is going to be Andrew Staples with 18 points. Noah Sundquist at 14, Isaac Osma with 11. Landon Rutsalainen has 11. And Carson Brown with 10 points. I would say the story of the night right now has got to be a combination of the Tigers' defense and their three-point shooting. Landon Rutsalainen, who went 6 for 9 in the first half of the junior varsity game, has gone 3 for 4 in the first half of the varsity game, and added in a nice little floater on top of that to get his 11 points. Carson Brown must have close to 8 to 10 steals tonight. He's been all over the floor as the main on-ball defender. The International Falls Broncos haven't had an answer tonight for anything the Tigers have presented defensively. In the second half, I'd look for Coach Christensen to probably dig a little bit deeper into his bench as Cherry looks to expand the lead. When talking to Coach Christensen tonight before the game, he had mentioned that he really wanted to see Andrew Staples, number 1 for Cherry tonight, be a little more aggressive with the ball. He's been pretty tentative. He does a great job of sucking in the defense, but then he'll look to pass when Coach Christensen and Coach Holmes would like to see him possibly go up with the ball a little bit more on some shot attempts. Also, they'd like to see him regain his shooting touch. This is a young man who's quite a football player and has put on a lot of muscle from last season to this season, which has affected his shot just a little bit. And tonight, going 2 for 3 from three-point, it looks to be as though he's starting to regain his shooting touch. He had a good night last time against Greenway as well. So that would be a boon for Coach Christensen and an already loaded Tigers offense. Landon Rutsalainen coming alive this season has been something unexpected, but has been fantastic to keep an eye on. If you like watching and you like hearing us, we'd appreciate it if you'd hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we'd love to see you guys go over to the Cherry YouTube Boys Basketball page and hit that subscribe button as well. There's more content than just live stream games. We post highlights of the games as well as player interviews. All right, it'll be Broncos ball to start the half.
Thank you to Mrs. Sweetest at the band for entertaining us halftime.
Ball picked off by Caleb Reinerson. Caleb trying to keep the ball in play, passes it out, intercepted by a Bronco. Number 10 looking to go coast to coast with it now. On the floater, and he can call it good.
Number 10,
On the floor for Cherry right now is Mason Heisman, Aiden Capel, Landon Rutsalainen, Caleb Reinerson, and Logan Rutsalainen. Landon kicked the ball out in the corner to Logan. Logan tried to pass it back to his brother. It gets deflected out of bounds by Hendricks Torgensen. Cherry swinging the ball around. Caleb Reinerson swings it out to Logan Rutsalainen. Logan out to his brother Landon from the corner, and that's off the mark. Young man doesn't mitch much tonight. That ball will be picked off by Mason Heitzman. Mason kicks it out to Logan. Logan tries up for 2, little off the mark. Now number 20 for I-Falls looking to go coast to coast after the rebound, no good. Kicks it out to number 24. Number 24, Carter Line, splashes it in for 3. I-Falls jumps out, 5-0 run to start the second half on Cherry. Cherry swinging the ball around. Be kicked by number 20. That'll be Landon Boudreaux. Cherry ball in front of their sideline. Logan swings it out to Landon. Landon inside to Mason. Now Mason steps out to the three-point and shoots it, and that's good. Mason Heitzman with a smooth-looking three-pointer. Try to dip the ball inside to number 10. They're successful to it. That'll be Hendricks Torgensen with a nice little floater over the top of Caleb Reinerson. Oh, Caleb on the drive kicks the ball out to Landon Rootsleinen. Landon Rootsleinen with his 4th three of the game from the corner. Tigers 76, Broncos 18. Number 34 will try a floater, no good, off the mark. Rebound goes to Caleb Reinerson. Caleb with the long outlet pass to Mason Heitzman. Mason with the acrobatic look and attempt at a finish, and that'll be off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Broncos, kicking it out for the outlet pass to number 24. Number 24 on the shot attempt gets fouled. That foul will be on number 21, Landon Rootsleinen. That'll be his first, team's first, and we'll put number 24, Carter Line, at the line, shooting 2. First attempt is off the mark, no good. And coming in for the Broncos will be number 5, Nicholas Anderson, for number 14, Blair Werner. Number 24, second free throw attempt is good. Caleb Reinerson now acting as the point for Cherry. Swings the ball up to Mason Heitzman. Mason, corner 3, no good, off the mark. Aiden Capel with the long rebound. Cherry swings the ball around. Oh, Landon Rootsleinen with another 3, and you can count that one as well. That'll be his 5th three of the game. Caleb Reinerson with a fantastic on-ball defense leads to a steal in the quick hands. Caleb gets it poked away while he was looking to make a pass. Number 24 for the Broncos, trying to go coast to coast, gets his poked away. Now Aiden Capel with the rebound. Aiden looking to push. There's a nice pass up to Logan Rootsleinen, who ran the floor. Aiden Capel with a nice bounce pass to a cutting Logan Rootsleinen, leads to an easy 2. Now Aiden Capel with a nice straight up and down defensive. Nicholas Anderson from I-Falls is off the mark. Now Logan with the drive and the nice little floater. Logan Rootsleinen with 4 in a row. Broncos are trying to get an offense going. Trying to go inside again to number 10, Torgensen. No good, off the mark. Rebound goes to Logan. Logan pushes the ball up to Mason Heitzman. Mason with the up and under. No good, off the mark. Rebound, Torgensen. Scramble for the loose ball as Mason Heitzman comes up with it. Mason kicks the ball out to Landon. Landon is going to be off the mark on a little bit of an off-balance 3. Rebound goes to Aiden Capel. Aiden Capel gets it into Mason Heitzman. Mason with the shot fake, gets the defenders in the air, and draws the foul, and you can count the bucket. Mason Heitzman on the line for an and 1 opportunity. Coach Christensen goes to his bench. Logan Rootsleinen comes out. Ellis Kovarch coming in. Apple coming out. And Dustin Granguth in for him. Caleb Brown looks to be checking in for the shooter, Mason Heitzman. 13:25 left to go in the game. It's Tigers 85, Broncos 19. Mason Heitzman with the and 1 attempt is going to be long, off the mark. Rebound goes to the Tiger, Caleb Reinerson. Caleb with the entry pass to Ellis Kovarch. Now Caleb Reinerson for 3, off the mark, just a little long. Rebound, number 20 for I-Falls and 21 for the Tigers get tied up. Jump ball, possession remains Cherry. Caleb Brown checking in for Mason Heitzman. On the floor for your Cherry Tigers is Caleb Reinerson, Landon Rootsleinen, Ellis Kovarch, Dustin Granguth, and Caleb Brown. Caleb Reinerson out to Landon Rootsleinen for 3, his 6th of the night. This young man has hit 12 three-pointers tonight between the JV and the varsity game. Broncos tried an entry pass, gets picked off by Landon Rootsleinen, who pushes it up to Dustin Granguth. Dustin with a nice little floater. Soft touch, and it bounces in. Dustin Granguth gets into the varsity scorebook tonight. Tigers 90, Broncos 19. Number 24 tried to get an entry pass into number 5, Nicholas Anderson. It's going to be off Nicholas's hands for side out. It's going to be Tigers ball. Number 54, senior Nick Burneth checking in for I-Falls. And Nick Hollis, number 42, checking in for number 10. Ellis Kovarch with the ball. Caleb swings it out to Caleb Brown. Caleb Brown out to Landon Ruotsalainen for 3 again. You can count 7 for Landon Ruotsalainen tonight in the varsity game, giving him a new varsity career high 23 points for the junior. Broncos 2-point, no good. Rebound goes to Caleb Reinerson. Caleb pushes it out to Ellis Kovarch. Ellis tries to go up for the 2, gets denied by number 20. Gets the rebound, swings it out to Caleb. Caleb to Caleb Brown. Caleb Brown for the floater. Ellis Kovarch with the steal, gets it up to Dustin Grandguth. Dustin Grandguth puts it in. Nice outlet pass by Ellis Kovarch to Dustin Grandguth, gets a nice easy bucket. And that'll draw a timeout from the Broncos coach. So at the timeout, it's Tigers 97, Broncos 19. You can say this about the Broncos coach. He still has his young man really working hard, really running the court, really fighting and trying to make good things happen. It's a testament to the young man as well as to the coach itself that they're still engaged, still trying to run sets, still running defense, and they haven't quit on them. A lot of teams, when you get into a game that's 97-19, might call it quits. Shows the true heart of the International Falls Broncos that they're willing to keep putting themselves out there. It'll be the same 5 for your Cherry Tigers. Coming out of the timeout of Caleb Brown, Dustin Grandguth, Ellis Kovarch, Caleb Reinerson, Landon Ruotsalainen with a career-high 23 points tonight. For the I-Falls Broncos, it'll be Lucas Hollis. It'll be number 54, senior Nick Burneth, Nicholas Anderson, and number 24, Carter Line, number 54 with the offensive foul. Wasn't an intentional foul, but the young man is a big guy, backing down a much smaller person. Caleb Reinerson tried to go coast to coast with a nice layup, gets fouled on the attempt. Nice offensive aggressiveness from number 42, Caleb Reinerson, the Cherry senior. Put him on the line shooting 2. The foul will be on number 20, Landon Budris for I-Falls, his first team third. Caleb Reinerson just a little off the mark out of the front of the rim. Coach Christensen digs deep down into his bench again, bringing in Aiden Capo, Logan Ruotsalainen, Ian Kimmis, and Ty Sikala for Ellis Kovarch, Caleb Brown, Dustin Grandguth, and Landon Ruotsalainen. Caleb Reinerson off the mark, realized it was off the mark, jumped right off the line, going for his own rebound, couldn't quite get it. Out of that loose ball, Caleb Reinerson will be checking out. Checking in will be Zach Sikala. So Cherry subs out one set of brothers for another set of brothers. The Ruotsalainens for the Sikalas. Number 54 tries to go down low, kicks it out to number 24 for I-Falls, off the mark. Rebound goes to Lucas Hollis, who puts it in. Oh, Logan Ruotsalainen looks to try to get to the bucket. Nice first step. Gets fouled on the attempt by number 42, Lucas Hollis. That'll be his second, team fourth, putting Logan Ruotsalainen on the line shooting 2. With 10:47 left to go in the game, it's Tigers 97, Broncos 21. First free throw attempt from Logan Ruotsalainen is good. Second free throw attempt catches nothing but the net. Tigers 99, I-Falls 21. Number 24, Carter Line, tried to go down in the post to their senior. Pass was just a little overthrown. It'll be Broncos turnover, cherry ball. Aiden Capel bringing the ball up the floor. Aiden Capel swings the ball into Ty Sikla, who had a nice little attempt there at a little elbow floater, just a little off the mark. Rebound goes to the Broncos. Now Nicholas Anderson, number 5 for the Broncos, tries to throw up a 2, no good. Hard contested rebound goes to Aiden Capel. Now Capel looks to set up the Tigers offense, swings it out to Ian Kimmis. Ian's a freshman this year and has shown a ton of promise on JV. It's nice to see him get some minutes. Now Logan Ruotsalainen looked to make a drive and maybe shoot a floater. Got a little bit off guard and ended up shuffling his feet and traveled. Checking in for the Broncos will be number 14, Blair Werner, and number 34, Michael Roche, for Lucas Hollis and the senior, Nick Bernoth. Broncos swing the ball around the perimeter, looking for a hold in the Tiger defense. Ian Kimmis with the fast hands leads to a Bronco turnover. Oh, Logan with a nice drive, swings it out to Ty Sikla. Ty on the 3 attempt is no good. Rebound goes to Logan Ruotsalainen, and Logan swings it out to Ian Kimmis, which Ian's just a little off the mark. Scramble for the ball. Last touch by Cherry. It'll be Bronco ball. Broncos swinging it around the perimeter. Look to try to get it inside, but nice defense by Logan Ruotsalainen. Leads to a pass deflection. Scramble for the loose ball ends up in Capel's hands. Oh, Logan finds Zach Sikla under the bucket. Zach with a shot attempt, no good. Rebound goes to the Broncos. Number 20, Landon Boudris. Swings the ball out to number 14, who swings it back into Landon Boudris. Landon gets the shot off, but the attempt is no good. Tiger ball. Logan with the deep 3, and you can count that one. Logan Ruotsalainen let everyone know that he's not the only Ruotsalainen in the gym that can shoot a 3. Logan Ruotsalainen with a varsity career-high 9 points tonight. Nice defense by the Tigers, and quick hands will lead to a Broncos turnover. It'll be cherry ball. Tigers 102, Broncos 21, 8 minutes remaining. We are in running time here now at the John and Lynette Zupitz Gymnasium in Cherry, Minnesota. Aiden Capel looks to set up the offense, swings it out to Logan. For some of these kids, this is the first time they're seeing some really serious varsity minutes. It's nice to get them that experience now. Ty Sikla, after thinking about it, throws up a 2, a little off the mark. Brother Zach just couldn't quite corral the long rebound on the outlet pass. It's going to be last touch by Cherry, so it'll be Broncos ball under their own bucket. Again, you do admire the Broncos. They're continuing to fight and they're continuing to work hard and try to run their sets. These young men look gassed. There's only 8 of them tonight. Number 14 with a nice spin move and the foul, and you can count it. Number 14 for the Broncos, Blair Werner with the smooth turnaround. Foul's going to be on Ty Sikla, his first, team second. Putting Mr. Werner on the line for an and one opportunity. Coach Christensen goes back to his bench. Checking in will be Caleb Brown, Mason Heitzman, Ellis Kovarsh, and Dustin Granguth for Logan Ruotsalainen, Ian Kimmis, Ty Sikla, and Zach Sikla. The N1 attempt for Mr. Werner is off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Mason. Swinging the ball around to Mason Heitzman. Mason thought about making a drive, shuffled his feet just a little bit. It's going to get called for the travel. I-Falls working the ball around the perimeter, probing that Cherry Tiger, looking for a hole in the defense. Dustin Grandguth sniffs out the pass, jumps it, knocks it out of bounds. Last touch by Dustin. Bronco ball. That frenetic Tigers defense will cause another turnover by the Broncos. Last touch by them. Cherry ball. Oh, Caleb Brown probing the defense. Trying to make the jump pass. Last touch by the Bronco. Deflected it out of bounds. It'll be Cherry ball. If you haven't liked the video yet, we'd appreciate it if you go and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the Cherry Boys YouTube channel, we encourage you to do so, please. Dustin Grandguth, nice ball movement to Mason Heitzman. Mason swings it back out to Caleb Brown. Now Caleb on the drive, no good on the acrobatic finish. Ellis Kovarch with the rebound and the putback. Awesome to see number 14 get himself in there. Ellis Kovarch is a junior for Cherry, and he's one of those young men that is one of the quiet leaders of the basketball team, really any team that he's a part of. He may not get a lot of playing minutes, but he's at every practice. He shows up, he works hard, he doesn't complain. He's always got a great attitude. Just a wonderful kid, and one of those kids that the community just loves to have inside of it. It's going to be a foul. Foul on the floor on Caleb Brown. That'll be his first, team's third. 4 minutes remaining. Tigers 104, I-Falls 23. That'll be Dustin Grandguth defending. Ellis Kovarch tried to poke it away. Number 54, the senior, gets in fouled on the attempt by Aiden Capo. That'll be Aiden's first, team's fourth, putting the senior number 54, Nick Bernath, on the line shooting two. First shot just off the mark, no good. The I-Falls coach has been up and engaged this entire time, coaching his players hard, trying to get rest where they can. Second attempt for number 54, just a little bit off the mark. Now Caleb Brown with the three attempt, no good. Rebound goes to 14, Werner. Scramble on the pass deflection there. It's going to be last touch by the Bronco. Werner, it'll be Cherry ball in front of Bronco sideline. Cherry swinging the ball around. Broncos look to be in a 2-3. Dustin Grandguth for three. Long off the mark. Out of bounds, last touched by a Bronco. It'll be Cherry ball. Coach Christensen goes back to his bench. He'll pull Caleb Brown, Dustin Grandguth, Aiden Capo. Coming in for those three will be Ty Sikla, Zach Sikla, and Ian Kimmis. 2:12 left to go in the game. Tigers 104, Broncos 23. Broncos swing the ball around, looking to get an inside-out going. Now Ty with the drive, just the miss. Rebound, long rebound goes to Dustin Grandguth. Now Dustin on the drive, Dustin with the jump stop. Goes to Ian Kimmis, and Ian shoveled his feet before he took off. That'll be a turnover on the Tigers. Well, after tonight, the Tigers are going to have a little bit of a break. When they come back to the court, they'll be in Perham, Minnesota, in a matchup of some pretty good teams. Perham right now is 8th ranked in AA. Perham is 8th ranked in AA, and Cherry at the moment is 3rd ranked in the state for single A. So that'll be a good game. We'll be broadcasting live from Perham, doing the play-by-play. We'll have the link set up the day before so that everyone knows. And if you can't make it out there, we'd sure love to have you guys watching at home. So again, we sure to appreciate all the support from the community. These boys notice it, they appreciate it. They love the videos, they love seeing the highlights, they love having you guys tune in, so please keep that up. Zach Sikla with the 3 attempt, a little off the mark. Out of bounds, last touched by Ian Kimmis on the deflection. And for the I-Falls fans, if you're any of you watching, we sure like to thank you for watching as well. And we can sympathize, it wasn't that long ago that Cherry was in the same situation. All right, that'll do it. Your final score, Cherry Tigers 104, International Falls Broncos 23. Your Cherry Tigers tonight have been led by Landon Rutzelainen with 23 points in his career varsity high. His brother with his also career varsity high of 9. Again, join us Friday night from Perham, Minnesota, as the Cherry Tigers will take on Perham in Perham. From John and Lynette Zupit's Gymnasium in Cherry, Minnesota, this is Robert Pearson. Thanks for watching.